I'm back with a super recipe. It's a pizza recipe. You might be wondering why I'm calling it his and her pizza. There is a mystery behind it. So if you watch my video fully, at the end you will come to know the mystery. So here in a bowl I have taken about 100 ml of warm water. To it I am adding sugar and 1.5 teaspoons of active yeast. Sugar is just 1 teaspoon. Here I have some mint leaves, some dill leaves and some cilantro, washed and finely chopped. After 15 minutes the yeast has swollen up. You can see that. You can see the bubbles. So now we'll be getting ready to make the dough. I have taken about 200 grams of all-purpose flour or maida, half a teaspoon of salt. I am adding some chili flakes to it, oil, 1 teaspoon of oil, here I am adding all the herbs that I have washed and finely chopped, mint, dill and cilantro, and some crushed fresh pepper. Mix it all and then now pour the yeast mixture and mix it, and now make it into a soft dough. Here I am not making the regular type of pizza. I am giving some spice to the dough itself. I just added 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. That is the extra thing. So now give it all a mix and make it into a soft dough. You can see here it is now a soft dough. It is not fully done. Still it is sticking to the hands. It's okay. Just cover it with some oil and keep it for 2 hours. It's very soft now, but still very sticky. So I'm just telling you the easy way. Just cover it and keep it aside for 2 hours. In my home, we have very different likings, my husband and myself. So that is why his and her. So here I have got some chicken cubes. I added ginger garlic paste, some cayenne pepper or chili powder, turmeric powder, salt and pepper. Give it a nice mix and just marinate for about 10 to 15 minutes. I am also adding some Kashmiri chili powder to give it a color. So we'll just slightly fry it. It's a shallow frying. So I'm just taking some olive oil and frying it. I like my chicken like this on the pizza. So this will take about 10 minutes. Just keep sauteing it and it is done. This will also give a nice crunch when you are eating the pizza. You can see now it is done. I'm just taking it in a bowl. And now we'll go and see our dough. So here you can see my dough has risen up. Actually it was full in size. Before I could take a video, my husband had removed the covering, so it just went down. So I'm just mixing. You might also have noticed two sets of hands, one darker color and one light. So that's darker one is mine and lighter one is my husband's. So we both make the pizza. Any dish I make, we both do it together. He helps me a lot in cooking and taking the photographs and video, everything. So here you have to just stretch it like this and keep kneading it. It was just sticking to the hands when we had kept it. Now when you keep doing this for 10 to 15 minutes, it will become dry and won't stick to your hands. And also this process will incorporate lots of air into it. So when baking it, it will rise up. So just do this procedure for 10 minutes. You can see both of us had been doing this. And now it is almost ready. You can see it's not sticking to my hands. Now it is ready for baking. So we'll add all the toppings. I'm just taking a big tray. It is still soft, you can see. So this tray, I'm just oiling it with some, brushing it with some oil. Now I'll just flatten the dough and just use a rolling pin to flatten it about the size of the tray. So you can see the herbs and the chili flakes, everything is visible. This itself will make a very good tasty bread if you bake this without any toppings. So that is why I call it very spicy pizza. It's an Indian style spicy pizza. So here you see I have taken it on the tray and now setting the sides. I'll be rolling the sides a little. If you want, you can also add some sauces if you want at the sides, but I don't want any sauce, so I'm just rolling it just to give a thick end. It will give a nice shape and also will hold all the other toppings nicely inside. So that's it. Now we are ready to put some tomato paste, and here I am just making some pores with the fork so that it doesn't rise up when baking. Now I am adding some tomato ketchup with some garlic. It's homemade, so it's very tasty. And now the mystery begins. You can see my husband is adding some cheese on it first. I want you to guess what the mystery is. You can see that one side we have added extra cheese and the other side is having less cheese. He added some tomato pieces, now some red bell pepper or capsicum. I love lots of capsicum on my pizza, so I just add many pieces of bell pepper. Here he's adding some onion. I love my pizza with lots of vegetables. I don't know how many of you like it. Let me know in the comments. Here I am adding basil leaves. And here I am adding some jalapeno peppers, banana peppers, pickles. I didn't have olives this time, so I just missed it. Otherwise you can add olives too. Now I'm adding the chicken pieces spread all over. You can see one side of the pizza has got less chicken pieces than the other side. See how it is done now? It's ready for baking. I love pizzas with lots of vegetables. Here my husband is adding the last cheese. You can see cheese on one side is larger quantity. That is the mystery I was telling you about. The other side is got less cheese. That is my side. I don't like cheese that much, just slightly, but my husband likes lots of cheese. So that is why I call this pizza his and her pizza. So the side with the extra cheese is his and the other side with less cheese is her. I hope you enjoyed this video, this mystery. Now the mystery is solved and the pizza is ready for baking. I also added some extra capsicum or bell pepper pieces over the cheese. I like it that way so that it gets browned and crunchy, so I like it that way. So my side has got extra capsicum or bell pepper. Now it goes into the oven for 30 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. So after 350 Fahrenheit for 30 minutes, here comes a mystery pizza. You can see one side is slightly darker or brownish in color, the other side has got melted cheese. So that is the difference I was telling you. So the darker side, the brown side will be mine, and the other side, the cheesy side, will be my husband's. So here he's cutting it into 4 pieces, 2 for him and 2 for me. I like the pizza brown like this, crunchy, with lots of vegetables and less of cheese. Whereas he likes extra cheese. So that's how we make our pizza at home. You can see how well it has come. Nicely baked. We are going to enjoy it this evening with lots of vegetables. It's a very healthy pizza. If your kids don't eat vegetables, you can just incorporate all vegetables here so they can have, you can see the bottom, it's nicely cooked. I hope you like this mystery pizza. I was just joking. It's a normal regular pizza, just the two sides are different, that's all. The way we wanted, that's how we made it. I hope you liked my video. Thank you all for watching.